Welcome to
What's Up Poland?
the daily video show
Where
we talk about
news,
views,
culture,
history,
life.
everything Poland. John, I have to warn you, this is a bit of a sad story. So,
Okay. Well, it can't be all fun and games.
it
on-
can't.
can
It does feel like I always give you these sad stories, so I apologize for this. But this is both a tragic story. It's also a really heartwarming story. So, a Polish coma patient gives birth after 158 days. Baby Emilia was born in August in 2020 and was born 2.5 kilos despite being born prematurely and is doing well. The sadness about this story is that her mum Sylvia actually had a heart attack before giving birth to her. So was pregnant with Emilia. She's actually the mother of 5 other children.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
Sylvia had only just heard that she was pregnant again when she had this heart attack. She was rushed to hospital. Her heart was revived, but sadly, she had suffered really bad and serious brain damage and is now in a medically assisted coma. So the family then had this terrible decision to make about whether to keep the pregnancy going or not. And they decided to. And as I just said, Emilia has been born. And it's tragic, really, because Sylvia's in this coma. Her family are having to deal with this great sadness while simultaneously looking after this new baby, this bundle of joy. And it's utterly heartbreaking. You can hear in the story, if you click on the link below, you'll see some comments there from Sylvia's family, from her mother Anya.
Sure.
This blew up. This became a big story because this is the thing: doctors who are looking after Sylvia and also Emilia believe it is a record for the longest maintenance of a pregnancy in an intensive care ward. So it's a kind of like a triumph against all the odds.
Sure.
You know how, of course, how amazing it is when your child comes along and everything
absolutely.
changes. So imagine the tragedy for the husband of having to do all of this, but without the person who's
The
been
mother,
with him.
yeah.
It's just so sad. So they've set up a fundraising site, and thanks to the donations, over 100,000 zlotys raised, become a big media story. So that's also helped as well. Sylvia's now been placed into a private care ward.
Sure.
I have to say, John, I got quite emotional and decided to bung 100 zloty into the fund. So if anyone's watching, they can actually click on the link below the story, and you can.
That's
you
very
can
good
add in.
news.
The website's in Polish as well, and Emilia's doing just fine.
That's a very kind of tragic story you got going there. And I don't really have much to comment on that. It's just kind of like, I just let it sink in and thinking,
I tell you, if it leads you to one thing, it's just to appreciate what we've got going for us
Absolutely.
now. And nobody's life is perfect, but sadly, it can always get worse. And we should always appreciate what we have because, Sylvia's family, really feel that right now.
Yeah, and I'm sure they need all the help they can get. So, click on the link below and check out the story.
Absolutely.